All right. So it's a pretty good workout week this week. I think it's around week 7 or 8, depending on the deload. Week that I added, but we hit a new PR on squat. That's 335. Pretty damn good. It felt smooth. I actually attempted 345 next twice after, which you'll see. I didn't get it, and I'll talk about it later and what I think went wrong. But right here we have some primer sets as always. 225 by 1, super easy. And then 275 by 1. I was worried about taking smaller jumps and more jumps, or like increments. So I really didn't want to burn myself out hitting 335. I've never touched that weight before. So I was scared I would burn out if I did smaller increments and multiple jumps. So I was taking bigger jumps here. I did a 50-pound jump to 275. And then I did a 30-pound jump from 275 to 305 here. This one felt good as well. I'm hitting good depth on every movement. And the next one here, you'll see, is 335 again. It felt really good. It was super smooth, not too heavy. I wanted to feel the weight on my back during walkout and get ready before I squatted. And the depth I hit was, I feel like it was perfect for competition if I ever competed. It wasn't so low that I was wasting strength. I felt like the hip joint was just right below the knee. For most people it would be about parallel or just a little bit below. And this is 345 where I failed. This is the first attempt. I've never touched this weight before. And you'll notice there, yeah, my hips shoot up and I tilt forward, and then the bar path is in front of my feet. It's not in line with my body or center of gravity. So that's where I thought I failed it the first time. But I tried again, and you'll notice that the bar path is way better. The hips don't rise up that badly. But I think at this point I'm kind of burnt. So I kind of hold it there for like about a second. I hold it there longer than the first attempt. And it felt way better than the first attempt, but I think I was just burnt out from hitting 335 and then the previous attempt, so I'll try that again another time, maybe even hit 355 if I can. Now this is just the BackOff set at 3x3 at 275. My program wanted me to do 4x4, but after hitting those PRs and multiple attempts, I felt so burnt, so just listen to your body and auto-regulating for doing 3x3 instead. And that felt good. And I just wanted to show some deadlift progress work here. This is a 355 by 3. And during this deadlift workout, I was doing some sort of like post-potentiation activation. If you don't know what that is, basically it's like a theory that lifting a heavier weight and then going back down to lighter weights will influence how the weight feels at lighter weight. Like the subsequent muscular contraction will be stronger. So it's good for like working explosiveness and speed off the ground. Like right here, you'll see. So the top set I did was 355. Now I'm doing 4x6 at 320. So this is around maybe 80% of my 1RM. The RPE for these sets are probably like RPE 6 or 7 at this weight for me. You'll see here, like, I'm really focusing on explosiveness off the floor and speed of the lift. Now the post-potentiation activation, like, after hitting 355, which was super heavy, coming back down to this, it felt super good. I felt like I was able to just explode off the floor and really contract everything. So, lifters like Steffi Cohen, she's an elite powerlifter. She's a fan of that kind of training. I think you guys should try it out. It's pretty good. And then I do have a physique update. So I weighed myself in today again. Looks like I'm hovering around 134 body pounds. 134 pounds body weight. Definitely a little bit of fat, but the last 2 weeks I was hovering around 134 as well. So that's good. Looks like I'm finding my maintenance. I'm still increasing in strength and some size though, which is good. So I'm not going to change anything to my macronutrients or my, meal prep, I guess. I've just been aiming for about 100% of my body weight in protein, so 134 grams of protein a day. That's the really stricter thing I've just been focusing on, and just not really eating any fats. All the fats I get are from chicken tenderloin and olive oil. I've just been eating those and spinach and some rice. So, one thing I'm really proud of here is the serratus muscles. I think the front is my maybe most aesthetic position. The back too, but I don't have that thickness or width. I feel like could always be worked on. My leg mass too, not as big as it used to be. I used to weigh 148 pounds. So my legs used to be like 1 or 2 inches bigger actually. But you'll notice that, maybe the camera doesn't pick it up, but what I've been noticing is that the vascularity is way better in my muscles, my shoulders, my chest, and my legs specifically. I've never been so vascular in that area before. And then right here, this is just active recovery, doing some cardio. I've been playing badminton a lot lately, trying to get better at it. But this is good for just recovery purposes on rest days, so I don't really have anything else to show you, but that's just another update. And I think I'm gonna do another deload week and then try and hit 405 pounds on my deadlift. So we'll see how that feels. So thanks for checking it out.